with the rest of his team take out the Ramacha, and we are in overtime already, folks.
And Tengen really showing us that DPS
And there we go.
she has, and that is the round.
Since the new meta came out, I was kind of a brawl specialist, so I was always playing like heroes like a Ramacha, a Reinhardt, Junker Queen, and all that good stuff. And the new meta really calls for a dive composition if possible, and he gets that speed boost. It's not going to be enough to sustain one tank.
No, even with
that is what I like to see. Oh, we're gonna see another one too.
At the same time.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing, but the thing is, if we do, oh my goodness!
Not only the double boop there, but also seeing a good team by your back, able to if you do screw it up, able to give you the. We're
having a lot of trouble.
We do see a lot of immediately the Philo ult just going off that May ult, freezing a good portion of their team.
Oh,
and
excellent job!
Brookdale just going in and sweeping up everything left.
Yo, and Junker Queen going off, shaking up. Ooh, what a great save from Tengen.
Hopefully Union gets a little out of position here. And we're seeing
the AoE go down. Hopefully we can see Anakin use that ult.
And here we're seeing it. Chubb's a little too far ahead, able to get Maywalled off and absolutely taken down by Brookdale, allowing the team to push up and sweep what's left.
And it's really going to shake up Union. And we're seeing another ult go off right now.
Tried to go right for Chubbs. Union's Kiriko is able to stop him, but not save him. What a way to end the map. What a way. The team just crumbling under the pressure.
Let's check out this. Let's check out this play of the game from Philo. Excellent job. One
right in the
goes
head.
down. Two goes
down.
Well, hello everybody.
Hi everyone. Welcome back to another stream, another Overwatch stream. I almost said Valorant. Wow.
That's tomorrow night.
That
by
is
the way.
tomorrow night. Absolutely.
Looking forward to it. But we're here right now for Overwatch. It's going to be the first game of the season for this league at least.
Yeah,
which is
so exciting.
Very exciting. I hope you're all ready for it. It's we're looking forward to it a lot.
Another great season coming in front of us. We know our players. We have a similar roster
know
to
our
last
players.
year. Yeah,
Great
or last
roster.
season.
Thing is, do we know the game? The game has changed. From the top down. Maybe I'm over exaggerating, but any Overwatch fans here, which I don't see why there wouldn't be, know that there is a new perk system that is legal in the NJCAAE. I always get tongue-tied with that one, but it's legal. So we're going to be seeing the game is just going to be entirely different than it's ever been, with new perks that completely change characters. I feel like there are characters who are rising because of their perks. Those are falling. Some got great things. Some got terrible things. It's just I feel like it's an entirely different playfield.
Yeah.
Out there.
No, absolutely. We have a bunch of different perks with different characters. Some of them are not as effective as others, which is fine because some of the characters are kind of broken. But that also affects a lot of players. And in a map such as like Control, like Busan, which
is next.
It's very interesting to see because Symmetra, example. 4 turrets instead of 3. That's kind of it's not broken.
It's not broken, but it's pretty good.
It's a difference.
It
changes
DPS.
The game.
It is more DPS, which is scary.
Yes.
And
please.
You already
Juno Lucio.
You already saw like people pick Symmetra at the beginning of a match just to have that portal. Now you have a reason for them to stay on Symmetra, which is scary. It can be really scary. But we are seeing some familiar picks here. You've got Remix on the very traditional Junkrat. He is our top 500 Junkrat player. We've got Opposite on Cassidy. I love you, Opposite. A Juno, a Lifeweaver, and we don't have our tank yet.
Yeah, no, we see Cortexa on Lifeweaver, which is a different change. It's a little bit of a change for her. She usually goes for Juno, and we all know she's my favorite player. Just had to throw that in, my girly. So we see here our tank just going in for the point as they were all going through the side
and
over
I think
here.
Anakin's being a little cheeky here. He's trying to get someone off the map. Early
Yeah.
pick would have been really helpful, but it did put him in a bit of a dangerous position. Luckily, his healers are on and keeping him safe. And with Remix behind them, the team is kind of... The pressure is insane, actually. Wow,
Absolutely.
look at them go.
Absolutely, and we see that Anakin Sims play that we usually see from him, just absolutely charging in or going in to get that extra damage, so he can get support ults.
I don't
going on
think he's
with
the
him.
shield. I think he's the hammer.
Well,
Like,
absolutely.
Jesus.
And we see here we just start capping with 3%, and we're kind of small capping.
Love
I
the
think
play
like
here
that.
from Abstract, giving Ryan the ring, letting him retreat. Anakin knowing when to retreat. Generally, some very good, like simple but good plays from
Absolutely.
the team here. Very aggressive, of course. They do not intend to let the other team touch the point at all.
Absolutely. We see here the other team trying to go around to back cap, but
By the way,
Anakin charges back in.
Of course, and we didn't even say the other team, Tallahassee Community College.
Absolutely.
Should have clarified that. Whoa, opposite. Oh my God.
And they cap here in the back with a couple of our one of our ults going out.
And the team's out.
Yeah, and we recap it.
Just like that.
We're back to
Insane.
recapping it.
The plays, it's so much is going on so fast. I'm sorry, we don't even really have time to explain what's going on here.
Absolutely.
I haven't even gotten to get into the team comp here, which seems to be, I would say it's a brawl team, but the way they're playing is just straight dive.
Right,
So,
absolutely.
like, yeah.
And we see here on the enemy team just trying to get that fast pace with Moira, Sojourn, Sombra, and Diva just to try to get to that point.
Absolutely. But will it work? I mean, they are like... Whoa, did you see that? Like, that hack was kind of insane.
He hacked our system back.
Hack was
Absolutely.
insane.
Yeah.
And watching, generally, I know we lost a little bit of footage here, but I think we can see that Brookdale's holding a strong offense. Generally just keeping them pushed back. It's insane. I don't even know, like, what commentary to make.
Right.
Like, Brookdale dominates.
Yeah,
Look
no,
at them go.
absolutely. And we see here we're trying to keep the point up in the front, rather so they don't try to back cap us or like just go around. And we're doing a good job at it.
Seriously, a great job. Like you see some of their players trying to flank around, but with Anakin holding the brunt of their tank, Remix supporting, the healers just behind, and I believe one of our DPS is just staying behind to catch any stragglers. It's a strong offense that they cannot push back. Oh, hey, there's Tracer.
Absolutely. And we see here a couple perks already being done. So Anakin Sims is on his second level, almost going for that third.
That's insane, actually, that he's already on. It seems that he picked the extra barrier health. So good choice all around.
Always a good choice.
I've talked to Anakin about Reinhardt's perks. He says generally he's not like a huge fan of them. They're just
Right.
kind of mid in his
Right.
regard. Barrier health, though, always helpful. It's like the same thing with Reinhardt, where he gets more barrier. Generally, just having the defensive option, even though like a more in-their-face hero like Reinhardt doesn't necessarily need all of that defense, it's still helpful.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm wondering what other perks we've got going on here. If we could get a look at that, that'd be much appreciated.
I'm wondering if they have the perk on Tracer where you can just re-get your blanks once you know what I'm talking
Sure,
about.
Yeah,
right?
I'm
Yeah.
sure. Just being able to get your blinks back on a rewind is insane.
Absolutely.
Genuinely, the power, the movement is king. In most games, but especially in Overwatch, movement is king. Being able to avoid stuff, get around, flank. They're just pushing right in, by the way. Oh my god. I see the Arisa switch. Interesting. I think they're trying to counter the dive play style our team is going for.
Right.
But
absolutely.
it's like, again, they are just pushed so heavily back by Anakin. Wow.
I think a little bit of that Arisa switch is Anakin has been having so many great pins.
So hard.
So many great pins.
The Cassidy not having a perk yet. Opposite did switch from Cassidy to or from Tracer to Cassidy, and then was Cassidy at the start too.
Yes.
So that's a good show of another one of the mechanics where switching does take away your perks, but you can get them back faster, which is a great way to stop swapping,
Right.
counter swapping, making it as big. Even though we do see the other team has done that.
Right. We also see here Abstract on. I almost said on Cortexa. Wow. On
The
Juno.
obsession.
Oh no, absolutely. And just keeping the team alive. As
Very-
Cortexa going Lucio.
very strong defense here. Oh, and we see Anakin has his third perk, which is the, I talked to him about this a little bit, it's the barrier attack. So the idea here is that you can kind of get a hit combo going with Reinhardt to make his damage more effective. I've yet to see it in practice. I would like to see Anakin pull it off pretty cool. Lucio, I'm not actually entirely sure of what Lucio's perk is. I don't recognize it off the top of my head.
I'm not either.
We'll be pulling that up shortly, everybody. We'll have information on that for you. But generally, the Lucio switch from Lifeweaver,
yes,
probably a good choice. You've already got a pretty good main healer with Juno, so just having the extra healing, very nice.
And absolutely, just for that speed boost, that double speed boost.
The Cassidy perk, however, is the one that just lets you you get to choose the you get to individually shoot the quickfire shots.
Right.
I love it. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's absolutely so helpful. We should probably talk less about the perks and more
about this great gameplay.
Yeah, this interesting situation with Opposite and Anakin going down. The team needs to retreat. Will this be the time that Tallahassee takes the point with the team needing to retreat? We're still getting. Oh, we get the Juno ult.
Yeah.
You're still trying to push in with the Juno. You don't really need a tank. With the healing and damage, you can kind of just push. I think they're just trying to buy Anakin enough time to come back. Because they're not committing to this. They're pushing away. They just, like, once they get the tank back, and that was a fantastic play. Now they can't even get to the point anymore.
And we're they're going to try to push in with only one DPS here and absolutely fail at it. Wow. And we get one team kill for the count.
Put it down. Put it down. Ace.
If you're new to us, you know, we get a good
We get a little excited. We love to count our team kills recorded at the end of the game. By the way, 97%.
It's an amazing goal here.
This game is over. My God, what do you do when your tank is down? There's only a couple seconds left. You can't overtime that. They were so locked. I mean, there's so much I want to say about everything that just happened that I don't even know where to start with it. Like,
absolutely.
Ow. Ow.
I think they had an amazing play, especially with new characters from different players. Like, not seeing Cortexa on Mercy or Juno was a little different for me, but just seeing her on Lucio, absolutely being able to push the team forward, absolutely amazing. Great game style.
Could be an interesting thing to ask her about upcoming. And also,
hint, hint.
I did want to say, we have Opposite playing, I don't believe he plays a lot of Cassidy, so that's not Opposite. It was Opposite. No, sorry. My brain is all over the place right now. Very excited because it's Remix and Opposite are DPSs.
Yes.
No, Cassidy's interesting. You guys know me. If you're a longtime viewer, you know I love a good Cassidy. It is interesting to see him. I think we're seeing good plays out of him. I don't know if he's necessarily good, but he's
Of course he's good.
He's good in my heart at the very least. I don't know.
Always.
I'm so used to previous metas where he was just kind of like a mid-tier beat pick. My brain can't keep up with the meta changes. Look at them all though. The excitement on their faces. At least one. I saw at least one smile. I promise.
Oh no, they're so excited to be here, just as much as we
excited
are.
and locked in. I'm getting a lot more locked in than excited. It might have been a mystery chat, but generally, yeah. Just look at them work.
And they have their cheerleaders here with them.
Of course. Let's go, Brookdale Esports! Yeah!
I am here with my little Cortexa scrunchie.
Yeah!
I'm so excited to have it here. It's my little good luck thing.
Of course.
I just got it for Christmas.
Yeah,
she just got it for me.
lovely.
I'm so excited about
Aww.
it. If you can see, it's a little bunny.
Look at that.
Yeah. Cheering you on, girlie.
Right. So, gameplay.
Gameplay.
To bring it back a little bit. The absolute, again, I've said, I'm sorry, I sound like a broken record. I've said this every single season, but the snowballing potential of Brookdale is insane. Once they get started, they don't stop. You saw it right there. They got the point once, and the team only took it once that entire game. They never got back to it.
Yes.
They just snowballed. Their aggressive tactics are a pro and a con, because on one hand, you get a team that can kind of play around it and, like, take advantage of it, kind of bait them in, and then, like, go around, circle them. It's bad. But teams that can't handle it, like so far Tallahassee, which, I mean, they could come back. I'm not here to overestimate our opponent. I don't think they are either. But
this was not our last game.
It was not our last game, exactly. So I would like to see how it evolves, how they try to counterpick. But generally, Brookdale is such an aggressive team. It's so hard to play around it when you get caught in it. But having a clear slate of the next map of their hybrid, it's going to be a hybrid match, I believe. We don't know the next map yet. but having the clear save next map, we might see some different strategies. We might see some stronger resistance. I'm really looking forward to see a back and forth game here. I want to see how they challenge Brookdale, because I know Brookdale can rise above, but I want to see a great game all around, 100%.
It will be a little different, like I said, with the new comps. We will be seeing a couple of different DPSs, I believe, especially in Kings Row, which is a map that we often see our players succeed in. It is a choky map, so
I'm seeing Remix. I'm seeing in my mind's eye Remix Junkrat Tire 5 kill. Make it happen. Make it happen, Remix.
we need more counts for team kills.
Absolutely. Also, I just love watching Junkrat on that map. It's exactly right. It's a choke heavy map. It got some very tight hallways. Perfect for an explosive character like that. I'm wondering what other DPSs we could see. I can see Tracer coming back generally.
Absolutely.
A lot of places to hide there. A lot of cover generally.
Probably Widow on attack.
Widow. That's
we've
what I'm
seen that a lot.
Yeah. Widow's always. There's a lot of good places to sit just up there. Up on the left right there. Another up on the left. There's just a lot of generally peaks for Widow.
Especially
Widow's
right
peaks,
off the window.
Yeah.
I noticed at that point, right on top of this building, is a Widow point. Oh my god, who is that?
The Lord! Guys, it's the Lord. It's the Overwatch Lord. It's right, bro. Oh my god! Sydney, Australia! That's insane. I don't even know where to go with that. A health bag?
In a
That's
garbage can. Wow.
Okay. The game's happening. No, it's not.
Oh,
I
it's
just saw them spawning, but what did they have?
I kind of need to make a phone call.
That's crazy.
Well, welcome to
a
Kings
telephone
Row.
box. Doctor Who? No, I'm done.
Wow.
The Kiri's
Downtown
interesting.
Abbey.
Okay. Can I talk about Kiriko for a minute? Because
Absolutely.
oh my god, I am in love with the. I don't even know if it's that good, but the perk where when she hits the enemy with her kunai, it shoots 2 healing projectiles.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah.
To me, at least.
Yeah.
That's scary.
I'm still getting used to it.
Zen?
It's amazing. We see Cortexa back on Juno.
Cortexa on
I'm
Juno,
so
Zen.
excited.
Abstract on the Venture is their name.
Yeah.
For a second.
We see opposite on Tank and Anakin Sims on DPS on Junkrat.
Oh, we love Anakin Sims. Well, there is the Junkrat. It's not the remix Junkrat, but it's the Anakin Junkrat. We know how Anakin plays, so we might get that 5 kill. I'm going to see some risky plays out. Interesting to see them try to copy the Reinhardt strat, but I don't think they're as good with the Reinhardt as we are. There's leveling right on the Raid's broken. There's it's Ashe, not Widow we see, but we do see a sniper on that point. Like you said.
Yeah. It is very interesting to see Anakin on Junkrat because it's been a while. I don't think I've seen it yet, but also makes great sense for him to do it.
Of course. The Junker Queen, too, is interesting. A very, I believe, a pretty ball-heavy tank.
Absolutely.
Here. Generally just, like, sustainable, holding on, standing, kind of doing what she's doing right now, staying at this point. The Ramatra also, remix on Ramatra, his brother, Zenyatta. The remix on Zenyatta is also very interesting to me. Okay, go off. Go off, Anakin, go off. Where's he going? What's he doing with it?
He's just going for
the Mercy?
Yeah,
Insane.
that makes so much sense.
Insane.
So
crazy.
much sense.
Yeah.
Great play over here. Gets the Junkrat as well. The Ashe goes down, and we're just missing their Kiri.
I don't think we're getting her down quickly enough, but she does go down. It is a team kill in my heart.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not on the board, but in my heart.
And then we see here a switch to Zarya, which because they see a lot of damage on us, on our part.
Also, the Zenyatta perk allows you, I believe, to float in the air for a couple seconds, which is on a double jump, I believe. Also, I gotta say, the Venture pick makes a lot of sense here. Explosive rounds on a choke-heavy map this tight. You got 2 characters with area of effect damage.
Absolutely.
Generally, there it is. Put it down. Put it down.
Yep.
I didn't even have time to like acknowledge the absolute menace that's going on there.
Absolutely.
We have a switch. Did you mention the switch to Zarya?
Yes, I did.
You did. I thought so.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Zarya is fairly good. I'm not sure of her perks off the top of my head, but we also have a switch to Zarya.
Yeah.
The mirror? Why actually? Opposite. I'm so curious.
Yeah, I mean, there probably are good. Oh, you see, there are. And there we go. And there we go.
Hello.
And there we go.
Jeez, Anakin.
And then I believe that we are also switching to Zarya in the pick here.
Yeah.
So we could capitalize on that damage, make way better Junkrat on their team.
That makes sense. With that many explosive rounds, you're bound to get some pushback into those Zarya orbs.
Absolutely. And we see here a couple of ults. We have everything but Zarya ults. which is fine because
Venture, please,
yeah,
go off.
absolutely crazy. Getting 3 over
Two's
here
good,
and
two's
then
good.
3. We get 3 here. Well, not Venture, but we get 4, 5, and team kill.
That's insane.
And
Yeah,
the
you were
other one
focused on
looks-
how much our team was doing. I was focused on Venture's doing.
You see, I was counting the team kill in our hearts.
The team kill in our hearts. And in the game this time.
And in the game this time. We see here them pushing a little closer to the spawn, which is a little scary, but
A
they
little
seem to
scary,
be-
especially with Zarya. No movement potential there. Just generally kind of nerve-wracking. But with healers this supportive, or this competent, if you will, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
and there she goes. Never mind. My bad.
Yeah, we do see here Zenyatta ult that could potentially save the rest of these 20 seconds.
Yeah. I mean, there's only 15 seconds left. I think they're
Wow.
just going to try to hold the line as much as possible because they obviously Tallahassee is fractured right now. They can afford to just keep pushing even without the tank, which
Right.
is taking losses, but it is working out so far.
Absolutely.
They did make it overtime, though, with ball. The ball switch
Yeah.
is always kind of a last-minute thing you expect to see. Just generally, it can work. Wow, the pushback.
Yeah, we saw the Venture there, still keeping them on that spawn so they don't touch again. Finishing around and putting us on attack this time.
I don't...
0 to 0.
You know,
know.
when they call me here, they expect me to tactically analyze these matches, and I look and I just see mayhem. And what am I supposed to say to that? Mayhem? It's mayhem.
It's mayhem.
It's just an
all we can
absolute-
say is they're doing great.
They're doing great.
They're doing
And
as
that's what you're here
expected.
for, is it
Yeah.
not? To watch Brookdale Esports do great.
Yes, absolutely.
That's
So
what
I
we
wonder
love
if
to
we're
see.
going to get a sniper here.
Identification
Again.
passcode. Do you have the passcode? I think I wrote it down in a sticky note somewhere.
Okay,
Hearthstone! Guys, we're a Hearthstone stream now. Let's go. I'm putting down card that looks like a deer, I think. I don't know, guys. I don't play Hearthstone.
Oh, we went through the wall. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so we see here Anakin Sims on Genji, Abstract on Echo. Sorry. Oh, and we do get Anakin Sims on Widow. That's what I saw
That's-
coming.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, pardon my language, but I think they're just screwing around.
Absolutely.
A
Yeah.
little bit.
I feel like they're doing that on safe characters.
On
because,
safe characters,
Yes. We see Cortexa on Kiriko.
Okay,
Living up our
Yes.
Kiriko
I'm
legacy.
really curious to see the first she picks as Kiriko. I am very curious. It's
Double
interesting
step.
to see them. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see they all switch though, because again, takes away your perks.
Yeah.
I will say, Torb got some really interesting ones. I want to see how the Torb goes on Tallahassee. I want to see what they're planning with that.
Right, absolutely.
Objective A.
Oh, they have Symmetra as well. And Anakin is already down 100.
Slow. I wouldn't even say slow start, but like our team's playing a bit carefully. This is a very hard choke to kind of play around if you don't know what you're doing. So our
Yeah,
team's trying to
absolutely.
find their way in. Get him ball in there. Ooh, Anakin goes down.
Yeah,
immediately.
Anakin goes down there.
Kiriko just trying to keep the tank alive.
Yeah.
Ooh, down. Oh, no, not down. Just camera switch.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
generally with a support and DPS dead, team's just waiting.
Yeah, it is a little hard here because they are, like you said, in that little choke.
Yeah.
And-
We have to. I think this is the reason we pick such dive-heavy DPSs, though, because they're just going right in to try and deal with the back line.
There goes
and,
1. There goes 2. There goes 3. There goes 4.
And that's how you fight a defensive line like what. Wow. Right,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yep.
I forgot that's the win condition. That's how
Yeah.
you fight a defensive line like that. Get 2 very dive-in heroes and have them just go off, and I love that Echo win.
Yeah.
Post.
Oh, I love this
The
highlight.
skin too is also
oh,
the highlight.
that's
Yeah, no, all of it. All of it.
my
I just love
favorite
Echo.
skin. Yeah, no,
Echo's
absolutely.
great. I was playing Echo recently because I fun Void Lord chat. I switched from console to PC recently, so Echo feels so much better on PC.
Absolutely,
He feels
no.
so good on PC. I gotta
100%.
love it. Got to love it. Hybrid goes to Brookdale 1-0, which
And we
wouldn't
see-
sound that impressive unless you know how Hybrid works. In which
Yeah.
case, oh my god.
So we see Escort being next. It's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie. Escort is definitely one of the points that we have been working on.
Flashbacks
Have been
to,
working on.
I get flashbacks to the end of last season when Escort was where everything started to go wrong.
Yeah.
That was painful.
But that's not gonna happen today.
New season. New
Knock
season.
on wood.
And again, typically Brookdale is knock on wood. First off, second off, Brookdale is typically just a very good team. I trust in these first games of the season for them to pull some crazy shenanigans. So far,
Yeah.
they've proven right. Obviously, knock on wood. I don't want to jinx it, but I trust our team wholeheartedly. I will tell them this out off camera as well. They are insane. I aspire to be as good as that.
I feel like the beginning of the season, they always try to implement newer things. So we saw Cortexa on Lucio and on Lifeweaver and on Kiriko. So obviously it's something that they've been working on, and it's something that is not brand new, but it's actually them putting it at trial, you know?
Yeah.
You see?
If you allow me to speak, out of line, if you will, against the state, if you will, I think one of the problems we had last season was they were still kind of trying things out towards the very end of the season.
Yes.
And because we were still trying things out on characters we weren't as comfortable with, we started to lose. And
Yeah.
I think that's where things started to go wrong last season.
But we have a very similar lineup from last season.
And
so
they've learned. They've
Absolutely.
learned. They've
Yeah.
learned.
And here we have Junkertown for our escort map, which has seen a lot of changes recently. Not too recently, but
Yeah, we talked about it, I
Yeah.
think, last time we were on last season,
Absolutely.
because it was like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Where there were a lot of changes to it. They were interesting changes. I've played on it a couple times since then. It's interesting. It's fun.
yeah.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, absolutely. It definitely does a little more for the defense. Not my favorite map to play, not gonna lie. Especially on that last point, that loop around, not my favorite compared to other maps. But we can see we can expect
There's the
to
one
see-
oh no, that's hybrid. I was thinking of a hybrid map that has particularly choke heavy. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it's basically just one long winding hallway. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but like at least it's not that.
It's not oh my
Well,
god.
I guess it is kind of a hallway because you got that point, that little curve, which is usually tough.
Are you talking about Numbani possibly?
Probably.
Okay, cool.
Probably.
Not a
Yeah.
hallway, but
Not
I think
you
I
get the
think
idea.
yeah, I think so. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little stupid. They said Junkertown, and I was like, but that's not a flashpoint.
It happens. I mean, hey.
Junkertown,
there's-
Junk City.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, you can't expect everyone to be perfect about their game knowledge. But anyway, moving on. I was gonna say, considering what tank we're gonna play, I could see I could see things going well or poorly. I'm very interested in what the other team's gonna pick. I can see our team. Typically, we tend to pick characters. I kind of expect a Junkrat coming out here.
Yeah.
Just, generally, especially again during that second phase where you're going through that curve where you've got a lot of good high ground, a lot of good places for Junkrat to set up traps, throw explosives, generally be a menace.
Just be able to push that through.
Beyond that, the starting point I could expect on defense, Widow usually is a good
yeah.
pick. Ashe I could see as Ashe especially because of the dynamite
Yeah.
and the changes to dynamite because there's one perk that allows you to. I think it does more damage when you shoot in the air or something like that. Off the top of my head,
Or
that
you can
could
shoot
be-
it straight away or something.
Yeah, I
like
could see that being pretty powerful here, and also the coach gun one where you launch yourself farther and enemies farther with the coach gun. Generally useful. Man, I could go for some
Take
takeout right now.
away.
Oh my god.
Take it away from
Can we get a zoom in on those dumplings? Those look really good. I could go for some dumplings right now. My god. Yummy, yummy.
Oh my god, wait, that actually looks good. Wait, why
Right?
does
That's
Overwatch
what I'm
food look
saying!
good? Like, hello?
How in the near future do they have such good food? Is it because all
it's
of the genetic
close.
modifications to the food? Is that what they did? Anakin.
Anakin Sims on Ball, remix on Genji, opposite on Widow, and then for the supports, Abstract Cortexa, Mercy Ilari.
Mercy Alari is in Do Not Admit Shoot on Sight.
I-
Oh my god.
Shoot on, well, love that.
Cortexa Mercy, I feel like we expect.
Yeah, we can see that. We can definitely see that
Abstract
going on.
Alari
You
is
have killed so
interesting.
many.
Alari, I feel
How do you
like
live with
hasn't
yourself?
gotten much
I
attention
stopped.
recently. Just
Yeah.
generally, I
You should
haven't
do the
seen
same.
a lot of Alaris around.
Absolutely.
She's an interesting character. Again, there's a lot of twists and turns on this map where I can see, I almost said pylons working.
I love that.
I know, it's such a great game.
I love that.
It goes so hard.
One. Attackers
We see here Ball going in for the extra push, but unfortunately, it does not happen.
I love Ball. Look at this. He's just going like brain empty Ball moment.
Absolutely.
I love Ball. It goes back to the pylon and right back in. Ball.
Yeah, absolutely. And does a little slam here.
Yep.
And then, oh, we get a res here.
Nice
from
res.
Ilari.
Good thing it was on the Ilari. I am a little worried about again diving in with the. They have a very dive heavy comp. Genji, Widowmaker, Winton, others. Generally kind of concerned because they're both playing pretty dive. There is the concern of what just was about to happen. the enemy team just pushing into our back line and taking out our healers.
Absolutely.
Kind of is just a game of who has the better backline peel here.
Absolutely. My only concern with this so far is the monkey pick, just because of that one perk.
Which one?
Healing
Remind me.
bubble.
Healing bubble
Healing
is insane.
bubble.
That is concern. If they can get that that Sojourn, by the way, Genji Sojourn now, and the Winston in the back, that's scary.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, because Sojourn, like always, is broken.
Yes.
And it's a little scary getting that healing plus all the damage done by Sojourn.
Good thing about the perks, though, is we have some time before that happens. Generally, as I would like to say really badly, some time for for our team to just bully them because, oh my god, okay, no, they are making some progress. That is kind of...
Yeah.
I think we're getting a little carried away here, chat.
I love watching Cortexa pull that Barbie Blaster.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Yeah, well, absolutely.
I prefer Hurricane.
Oh, well,
I
yes.
miss Hurricane era.
Well, but Hurricane she has to be in the all, you know?
Yeah, that's true, that's true, that's true.
I would love to see Cortexa on Hurricane Katrina.
We do see Cortexa go down here. Concern, I don't see the pylon either. Their team is pushing really hard, and this kind of scary. Loving the wall climb stall there.
We see Remix here just going in and unfortunately passing away with Opposite going down as well.
Both our DPSs are down, and being in front of a Reaper like that is not what you want, but the snipes are coming through, and even though he's not able to get the kill, he is able to get away.
Absolutely, and Anakin here gets 3 with his ult, which is a little impressive with
that ult.
Yeah.
But especially on a point map, just kind of shove them around the point, and like as long as they aren't paying a super good amount of attention, you're probably going to get 1 or 2 kills.
Absolutely.
I am absolutely loving the Battle Mercy here. Like, oh my god. Go off, go off, go off, go off, go off, go off, go off.
We get their Widow? Oh, we did not get their Widow yet, but we do get their Monkey coming down. And unfortunately, not all the ult gets to be used, but we do get the Widow down.
That was crazy.
Absolutely.
Generally locking them in their spawn here. That ball really is an absolute menace for not even keeping people in spawn, but just getting some chunk on them as they come out of their spawn.
Absolutely.
Generally just a difficult to avoid that if the ball is just trying to sit there.
Absolutely. We see here a switch to Sombra, and they only have 44 seconds to get that payload going.
Again, I think the switch to Sombra is the right play. They needed to start with it, though, to have that, like, go back, find the point, grab opposite, maybe take down abstract, and then push in. That would have been the play. Oh, my God, she's doing
Katrina.
Katrina!
Katrina.
Oh, I love this team.
I know.
But you see it again. They're just trying to push past the insane offense and do something. I honestly, that Winston on the enemy team, I don't know if he really has to be level 1 or is it level 1 or level 2 that he gets the healing? I think it was level.
I believe it's
level 2. Sorry,
yes.
I meant level 2 or level 3. But yeah, really needs to be level 2 right now because that healing would do a lot for their team right now. To get on point, get like a whole dome of healing.
It's very scary for us.
It's gonna give us a bit of trouble. We know to break the shield, it looks like, and generally just using our team kind of dismantle them. Like,
and we see Anakin just ulting here just to create that zoning ult, just to make sure that they don't get around.
The way you guys will see, the way you guys will see that our team takes out the supports first and then starts going for the rest, gets them staggered, they can't do anything.
And we have round 1 complete.
And we have round 1 complete with so little progress on the payload. What are they to do?
Unfortunately, it is progress, so we do have to watch out for their defense tactics, but nothing that's impossible.
Nothing that's impossible.
No. It's actually very possible.
Oh, entirely. But
very
like,
doable. We just have to be really careful.
If they pull out the craziest defense, no entry. Sorry, my bad.
We can't entry there. No entry.
You can't go. You can't go back there. You can't do it. No, don't enter. Good. Good
Absolutely
job.
not.
Good job. We can't be entering. He's going back.
Oh,
no.
Where are we going?
Oh
here?
no. We can't.
we're
Enter.
going
We
back.
can't go in there. We can't. No, we can't do it. No, go in. No, please, no, please, no.
Those are some pretty deep
Don't
bullets.
fire me. Oh, thank God. Oh,
Don't fire me.
Oh my God, I almost lost my job, guys. That was bad.
I love this little spawn room because of that little thing on the side.
Secret. Yeah, and
I love that. It's so cute.
I love it. It's a good little.
Oh,
secret.
and we get a pause game?
Probably the other team or our team wanted to pause. We're not sure the details yet, chat, but we're gonna get them real soon. I promise you that. In the meantime, gives us some opportunity to discuss again Tallahassee's tactics in general. I want to discuss. We've seen them again. They're picking a lot of dive and dive against dive because we were a ball to just dive heroes against each other. It was an interesting strat. I see the vision at least.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where they just want to like let us get distracted with their tank maybe, or let us get distracted with anything, and then kind of go in, take out the point. But they're struggling. It's a real struggle for them.
Absolutely.
Do you have any insight?
Like I was saying, I was a little surprised about the ball working on defense because it's not a lot. I guess you do kind of see it, but it's not very often that you see that, especially in a level like this. I'm happy that their monkey didn't get their second perk, third level.
I feel like they did. I feel like they got. No, I'm not sure, honestly. I don't remember. See, the thing is, my memory hates me. I don't remember. I don't play a lot of Winston personally, so I don't remember that's Winston's second or third level perk.
I'm pretty sure
he got the second level ones. I'm sure. Because that game, the way that game was going, actually, maybe not even. It's hard to tell. I wish we could see that, but I understand why we're probably not able to look at their perspective.
Do you know what I do appreciate about the game? Escaping a little bit from like the actual gameplay, being able to see who has perks or not, because I can't keep track of it. No. Like it's kind of hard to keep track of who has what perks. So you being able to see it is a little game changer.
It's insane. You also see games like coming to mind games where like TF2 where you see people tracking ultimates.
Absolutely,
especially the ultimates I say is tracking like Ubercharge and like games like League of Legends where you see people trying to track other people's cooldowns. I don't know how they do that. I'm glad that Overwatch lets us see lets us see things, the perks, lets us know. I'm pretty sure you can see what perks your opponents have picked just by hitting tab, which again, I'm sure our team is using a lot. I don't think we can see when they hit tab, but I'm sure our team every once in a while is just hitting tab, checking, going, okay, they've got this counter with this. Again, it's just like
gameplay.
I feel like I can't even fully get into their brains with the way that the level that they play at and the way they like the way they think about things, the way they counter their opponents, etc. This, etc. That's insane. Genuine.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just like the perks. I really like them. I don't know about you. It was really fun. We see Chris there. Hi, Chris.
He's figuring things out. He is our tech man behind the scenes. He knows what's up. If we can't fix something, he can.
We love you, Chris. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us. Thank you for making everything here possible.
Absolutely.
Yeah, shout out to Chris.
I could go on like a 10-minute tirade about how awesome Chris is.
Oh my God,
but
me too.
We probably shouldn't on stream. Come by to the Brookdale Esports room, and we'll go on a tirade about Chris for you.
Yeah, absolutely. We're always here.
Always.
Yeah.
I live here. I'm in the walls. Chris hasn't been able to get me out yet. He's called at least 2 exterminators. I'm still there.
Do you have room for one more? I'm here too often.
I take up a lot of space. Like, you see this back here? That's pretty much
just
all me.
you.
All the way over to the door, too, especially.
That's you. Okay.
Yeah. We got 3 other walls.
You have windows. That's very nice.
But windows, they can see in it. They'll be able to find you
No,
easier.
but like...
Unless you want to be
for
like
the
an
resale. For the resale purpose.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
for the
true.
resale
That's
purposes.
True.
And you get to play Overwatch.
You do get to play Overwatch. Especially after hours, after everyone leaves and you crawl out of the walls like a termite coming through the drywall.
Everything is dark and you're just like, we're kidding. We're only joking. But
I'm not. I live in the walls.
But we played together for a couple of rounds.
Yeah, after the perks dropped, especially.
Yeah, because we're like, we have to talk about this and we have to try it out. How did you feel about the perks? Because I personally love them.
So I a little bit of insight into me. I have my Overwatch phases. I'll fall into it. I'll fall out of it. I still know a lot about it, but like, so I had been on an off phase ever since Marvel Rivals dropped. Because I think a lot of people can say they were. This has brought me back into it. Of course. This has brought me back into it a little bit, though. I really do like the perk system. It's a lot of fun. I think it's a step in the right direction. And I don't want to get like political about Blizzard. It does kind of annoy me how I feel like Marvel Rivals dropping is kind of what pushed this change. But still, to talk about the positive, I really like that it's here, and it's a lot of fun, and I think it changes the game for the better.
I'm going to be 100% honest. If that's what it takes for the game to be good, drop 20 games. I'm okay. Like, I am the audience that they're keeping. You know? Because I tried my Rivals. It's not for me. It's just like, I'm not really super into superheroes. I'm sure it's a fun game for people that do enjoy that, but it's just
Man, they even got the literal K-pop artist in there too.
Yeah, absolutely. We're back in the game here. Like I said, like I was gonna say, I love the perks when he dropped. I know some people didn't. I also really love that loot boxes are back.
Yeah, okay. I like that loot boxes are back and they're like, you don't have to pay for them anymore. That I like.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I love the loot boxes. Like, my boxes.
I like that it's not. I like that it's not like essentially gambling anymore.
No, absolutely. And I'm sure that our players do too. But we are back here with Ball and Widow, and Cortex still stays on Mercy, but we have Abstract on Kiri and Remix on
good shots.
Cowboy.
Cowboy Cassidy.
Cassidy, that one, yes.
Ooh, smart use of their Life Weaver flower, actually. Like that.
Absolutely. And Anakin on Ball again for attack, which
we saw,
understand.
Yeah, Anakin like targeting their healers at the beginning there, and then we see the rest of the team kind of going. Obviously, like we got our both of our DPS on the tank here. Wow.
And we're so close to capping already.
Wow.
And
they're
we
so
do the
far
same.
pushed back. I like. Wow.
We did the same strategy where we're trying to just maintain them back, just so we can like cap without having to worry about anything.
We've got and we've got our backline peel here, just making sure, checking.
Step right.
I don't even know if I'd call
And
that
there we
peel,
go.
but we got our backline.
And there we go.
They really
We
tried
capped.
to pull it back at the end there. Wow.
We win.
Let's go, Brookdale! Yeah! Woo!
Just like that. Just like that. The strategy
GGs.
works. Just keeping them off the point, not getting them there. And we see an Abstract play of the game on
Alari.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh.
excited to see the. We
Headshot? Headshot? Headshot.
one headshot.
2 headshot?
That's a monkey, so it's a little harder.
I guess part of it was the healing.
I
that,
get, yeah.
Abstract got there. Just a
Absolutely.
lot of healing. I do like that about Alari, the passive healing. Anyway, let's go, Brookdale! Yeah!
We'll
Good
take
job.
another one.
Yeah, another W.
Yeah, another W.
Putting
for
it in my
us.
basket of W's. Just catching them all right here.
Yeah, absolutely. Wait, did the basket. There we go.
Awesome.
So I'm really excited for the person that's being interviewed today, because if you guys are
gee.
new here,
I wonder who it is.
we do interviews after, and the person who I'm interviewing tonight does not need introduction from me.
Cortexa.
Yeah, one of my best friends. Love her. She's amazing.
Well, I won't hold you back any longer.
Thank
I
you.
see you're coming down
There
right
she
now.
comes.
So
Bye,
see you soon.
I'll see you soon. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so fangirly. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Hey.
How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Great.
Oh my god. How was that game?
That was fun.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Love that.
We had some mercy times.
Absolutely. I saw that, and obviously you kill it. We were like fangirling once again.
Oh my
once again,
God.
you know, I have my scrunchie.
Stop. Love that.
Guys, I am like the biggest Cortexa fan, so I'm kind of shaking right now.
Oh my god.
So tell me, like, what's different this time?
Well, we've definitely practiced more.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And do you think that having that experience from last season, trying out new things, is a little easier with the team and everything?
Yeah, we've been trying out like new comps and scrims.
Yeah.
We're in another league, so we're practicing more.
Perfect.
playing
That's
more,
so
yeah.
cool. Yeah,
Mhm.
no, because I saw you guys running Lucio and Lifeweaver,
Yeah.
other than obviously Kiri,
Yeah.
Juno, and Mercy. Is there anything that you want to show us more this season?
I'd like to practice Lucio. I definitely want to work on that more. Yeah.
You did great. That
Oh,
looked
thank
great.
you.
No, absolutely. I feel like you have a great combo between, healing, speed boosting, which,
Yeah.
and also your Kiri was amazing.
Oh,
Just
thank
watching
you.
you play
I
Kiri
don't-
was so
I don't
great.
even remember.
Yeah. No, because we were talking here, like, oh, is Cortexa going to live up to Kiri legacy? And
no.
of course you did. Of course you did. You did
No.
great.
Thanks.
So anything that you're looking forward to next week?
Next week, just playing. Because I mean, last week we got canceled, so
Oh,
it was
yeah.
fun
Being
playing.
able to
just
play,
playing at all.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to see everyone play.
Yeah.
And is there any comps you want to try out with anyone? Anything specific?
We need to practice dive. That's
Okay.
for sure. We're definitely a brawl team.
Yeah.
So practicing
Yeah.
that would be.
No, I really like the way that you were just playing everything around, making sure everything was, your Mercy is amazing.
Oh,
Seeing your healing and
Oh,
your
yeah.
resist And we were going crazy for you just like pulling your pistol out because that's hard to do. That's hard to do.
Yeah.
It can be really hard. Let me see. Is there any new characters you want to try out?
I don't know. I know there's some new characters coming out. You know, they teased some of them. So yeah, I'm excited for what
that.
comes out.
Yeah. And I know you're a Juno girly.
Yeah.
Are you excited for the new skins?
Of course. Yes.
Yeah. I feel like she's gonna get like the Kira treatment, and we're okay with it.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. No,
my bank
I'm so
account's
okay with
not. But
yeah, absolutely. It makes sense. But anything else that you want us to know?
We're excited.
Anything? We're excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you're gonna get further this season?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we'll lock in. Yeah.
You have the potential to do so.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's yeah.
I can't wait to see that. And is there anything else that we should add on to anything?
I think that's it.
That's it.
Well, thank you.
All right. Of course. I just want to say thank you everyone for watching, and we'll leave you here. Or Void is coming back. Hi, Void.
Maddie,
Hi.
I got something for you.
Oh,
You
no?
can't tell upper staff
Oh,
about
no.
this. I got some of the best Brookdale merch that you could possibly imagine.
Oh,
And
boy.
Chris doesn't know about this. We're getting the ultimate deal on these things, right?
Oh my gosh, we're getting the
It's
contraband?
insane. It's the Brookdale Esports sweatshirt. Look at this. This is insane. This is the only deal you're going to get on. This is right here in the Brookdale Esports store. This,
Can I have
Chris,
one?
you can. Shh, don't tell Chris, though. He can't know. These things are selling like hotcakes, and I got some of the last ones.
I
Chris
didn't think
doesn't
we
know I'm
had
giving them
any.
away. Yeah, but
I didn't think
I
we
got
had
them.
any
Look at
left.
this. The Brookdale Esports T-shirt. Shh, don't.
And that's on
tell.
gray.
Yeah,
I love
literally.
that.
Look
It's
at
a little
this. Is
different.
like
Yeah.
the same shirts that our athletes wear. And don't you want to look like some of the best Overwatch players in the dang state? You do.
I heard that we have a very few jerseys still left. Do we still have any?
I don't know. I couldn't get some. My dealer after my dealer couldn't. I don't know. I couldn't get the
Right.
supplies. So
Yeah.
But I was able to get a couple more things here. Water bottle, gamer juice of the gods. This is
stay
ambrosia.
hydrated. Stay
Anything that comes out
hydrated.
of this is literal ambrosia.
Yeah.
I had to fight a man to death for this bottle. I'm telling you, it was the hardest find I've ever got. I don't think I'm giving it to you. Actually, it's
And-
mine.
Okay, great. That's fine.
And,
Where did you get the backpack? Where did you get it?
Oh, I
Where'd you
bought
get
this a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
It was still in
nice. That's
stock.
so
Yeah,
cool.
it's
Yeah.
pretty awesome. Look at it. It's 10
Yeah.
out of 10. Yeah.
And also very affordable. Very good prices.
Very affordable, very good prices. Don't let Chris know that we've got the most insane deal of all time. They are standard price, but you get them from a shady dealer.
Yeah.
Most insane deal you ever imagine.
And if you come here
come
on a
here.
Wednesday night, you can buy them from Void and I.
Yeah, you can meet us.
Absolutely.
You don't want to meet
Hey,
us?
yeah.
That'd be crazy. We'll
Like,
do
who cares about the
we'll
Overwatch
sign
team?
your water bottle. We will literally do it.
Yeah,
Like,
your favorite
please
casters.
Give us money. No,
Give us
but please,
money so we can give it to
so
Chris.
we can give it to Chris. And genuinely though, please buy the merch, support this place, and I mean just enjoy it. It's awesome. It's amazing. Buy it. Buy it. Buy it. Buy
Please
it.
do.
Buy it. Buy it. Buy it. Buy it. Buy it.
Please buy
Okay.
it. Yeah.
I got also Valorant tomorrow at 7. I'm gonna be there. Maddie
not.
probably won't be there.
No,
Unless
I
I
work.
drag you there, that'd be kind of fun.
Well, yes.
But I'll be there. I gotta get this back before Chris finds out.
Don't tell the dealers, guys. But please come by. Bye, Void. Come see us. Come see our live games. We do have seating for us. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Have a good night, guys.